Hi Cancer, this is Just with your November 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Cancer, I'm seeing that some of you are definitely in a good space coming into November. Some of you, okay? There may have been some losses. Some of you could have definitely lost a job. I do see there could have been some losses, and it may, for some of you, could have come as a shock. Something could have ended that came as a shock to you. You may have thought, well, everything is fine with me at work. They love me here. And now you get word that they're either going to lay you off, they're moving in a different direction, they're letting you go, or they're closing the company altogether. And I do feel like you're at a crossroads. And I know I just said this to, I believe, Gemini or Taurus. But yeah, looks like a lot of crossroads for signs in the month of November. For some of you, there has been a loss of a job, particularly very recent. You may find that you have been caught before you can hit the floor. So before you knew it, there was another opportunity that's coming your way. And for those of you who are looking for opportunities, there's definitely more than enough opportunities out there because people have their hands open, ready to receive, ready to fill a position. And I feel like it's going to be very, very fast that you get hired, that you get brought onto the job. If you've been waiting around, you're going to hear in the first 2 weeks that you got the job. If not by the first two, definitely the third week of November, you got the job. So congratulations for some of you, because definitely an offer is coming to you. And I think that it's coming more so because they just really like you. There's a great natural affinity that is kind of connected between you and the person you've interviewed with, the people that's bringing you aboard. I do see that with some type of shock and awe or some type of shakeup, it could have been your decision or placed upon you. Once it was made, it's almost like there's a peace. Someone may decide that they're moving, but them moving out has given you peace, okay? And you're doing everything that you can to help them with this move because you really want to make sure that you get your peace. I feel that there is, again, a shock. Something came to an end. Some decision was made that, again, re-established a sense of peace in the home, okay? Or just particularly in your life. For you Cancers, I do see that some of you have taken a step back. You're kind of smelling the roses. You're enjoying life right now. There's an overall peace that you have. And whatever decision that has been made, whatever mix-up or shake-up that has happened, there could have been a recent reconciliation that has happened, a breakup, and now there's a wanting to reconcile that's going on. But whatever it is, there's a source of a peace that you have with the situation, regardless of where it will end up. You're at peace with a situation. Now, external to you, the energies that I'm saying is people will be, again, very optimistic, offering you a lot of help, generous, kind. You may get a lot of offers this month to go to events and dinners and parties. This is the beginnings of the holiday season for United States. So there may be, particularly for Cancers, a lot of offers, a lot of planning, a lot of people coming and wanting to have you spend time with them. And it looks like the people are coming kind of really quick, and it's like you don't really have to do anything. It's like you're at home, your phone is buzzing. You're at work, people are coming over to you. You're walking in the street, people are coming up to you. So there's a lot going on as far as the external energy around you. It looks all positive. People are being very proactive, very aggressive, in fact. So it looks like for a lot of Cancers, there's not much that you have to do. You may be feeling really good deep down inside. You may feel like you have a solid partner. It could be someone at work. It could be someone in your home life. But you feel like you have a solid individual that you can springboard off of, or you could be that person. And it helps drive you in a more successful, positive way. So a lot of Cancers are coming into the month of November very confident, at peace with themselves, and getting a lot of positive but forceful energy from outsiders. Now, you're going to be taking a break. It's like you're not forcing anything. You're not forcing anyone or anything. You're allowing people and situations to come to you. The challenge is going to be the approach. So if people are coming to you in a way that you feel is a little bit off-putting, try to understand that, because it's just literally yin and yang. You're taking more of the moon approach, of the receptive energy, and people are taking more of the sun approach, which is more aggressive. It doesn't matter if you're a Cancer man and you're encountering women. The women are being more aggressive, so you will get all Cancers, if you're experiencing this, more of an aggressive energy. People need you. They need you now. They want an answer. They want an answer now. They want to see you. They want to see you now. So there's that energy, and where you're coming across very patient, euphoric almost. Okay. So that may spark a little frustration, but I'm not seeing anything that's going to, create a problem. Now, second half of November, I do see that some of you will make family, children, complete priority. Your home is a complete priority. Some of you are going back home. Some of you are looking to buy a home, but you kind of want a home like you've grown up in, or a home that you've loved all of your life. If you're starting a business, it may be in daycare, something involving children, which will be a really successful business if that's what you're starting. But I do get, and then some of you're dealing with this separatism. Like, you just feel so much more empowered now because you have your family, you have your home life. It's stable, it's happy, it's nice. Usually in November, December, everyone lets bygones be bygones, and they just celebrate the festivities and that energy of family and celebration. And so everyone is loving the hustle and the bustle of the holidays, and everyone's kind of focusing on that. And it looks like that's what Cancers are doing. And then you have your business life or whatever you're working on trying to manifest, and you just feel really good. The second half of November will feel amazing to a lot of you. Home life, again, will be very much a focus, maybe redecorating, redesigning your home, having children come over, or other children coming over, people from your past coming in. Maybe having an event that you're putting on, which will go without a hitch. And I do see there being some communication. So I just see a lot of different elements happening for Cancers. Your child may be saying that they're about to finish school, start school. Your significant other could say that they're going back to school. Someone from a distance from you could be coming in wanting to talk to you. Now, if there's someone from a distance, and you guys just may be distant from each other, not speaking, haven't spoken for a while. Someone could be calling or contacting you, them, but there's a lot of communication or quick communication that comes in. The other person on the receiving end of this is going to be a little defensive, apprehensive as to how they should take this communication, because it's coming in really fast. The person will be very much truthful about how they feel, what's happening, what has happened. And I feel that you're probably either going to take a step back, then you're going to want to know certain A, B, and C questions. Okay. This is like a pivotal time, especially if some of you Cancer out there have been at a distance or estranged from a person, because this will be a turning point between the two of you. You may not realize it now, but I'm telling every sign, because that's the theme that I'm seeing constant so far. You're the fourth sign, is that this is like a defining moment. So this is the defining moment in November. And your defining moment is, again, someone at a distance or distant from you. The communication that comes into you, at first not knowing how to receive it, then either needing to ask questions, probing, needing to get more information before this huge change of events or turn of events can happen. It may not happen in the month of November. It may happen sometime next year, but it will be the hallmark and that bookmark of change for you. Everyone's getting the Wheel of Fortune. So obviously that's just an indication of Jupiter, and everyone's getting the Saturn card. So Jupiter and Saturn is very prominent right now. Saturn is in Capricorn, and that is particularly in your 7th house of relationships. Jupiter is going to be in your 6th house. So for some of you, again, and let's not forget, North Node will be in the sign of Cancer. So huge changes are going to be taking place next year for you guys. And you might find, and I almost get like someone needs your help. They need something from you. They're in a bind. It's something about them that's restricted, or you may have restricted them and now they need you, or they're coming to make amends. Again, not knowing exactly how you're going to take it, but they are going to try nonetheless. I do see you going within, keeping things to yourself, trying to come to a conclusion if you're ready. Some of you may not make a decision on how you're going to mend the fences with the situation. Are you ready to accept the person back? How do you feel about the situation? But there will be a defining moment of seeing a particular person in one way and then making a complete change. Again, may not communicate that with them, but by the end of the month going into December, you would have made a defining decision to yourself of how you're going to deal with them going forward. It looks very positive, though. Now, when it comes to love, I definitely see some of you are single, very successful, especially if you're a Cancer woman, very successful, and men, very successful, or you feel like you're moving further in toward an area of success for your life. There could have been a recent breakup, but again, the breakup could have brought you a sense of peace, okay? You may have felt like there was nothing wrong, and all of a sudden something hell broke loose, and a breakup occurred, and there's a sense of peace. If you're dealing with someone that you've broken up with, they may want a reconciliation. Okay. You may want to reconcile with this person as well, but I do see a wanting after a breakup to reconcile, but being patient for that reconciliation. Your external partner, the person external to you, they want to make up too. Make no mistakes about it. And they probably have already said that to you and made some motion toward you if you're around them that they want that too. And they're trying to decide when do they make this decision to come toward you. Now, I have to say this. If you're a Cancer man, there will be a reversal of roles here. Cancer men in the month of November is going to feel like they're the woman, and Cancer women are going to feel like they're the man. Okay? I just get a very passive energy when it comes to men, and a very aggressive energy when it comes to women, but it doesn't have to be that for all of you. So this person specifically, if you're a Cancer man, this woman is going to be very aggressive and very directed toward wanting you. Someone's thinking about you heavy in the month of November if you have broken up, and they're going to do whatever they can to get back home, to get back to the family, to reunite and be with you again. And when you get back together mid-month November, it's going to be let's be together. Let's move in together. I don't want to just date you. I want to be exclusive now. I want us to have a title. I want to get married. I want to move in together. Like, it's not just a makeup, but it's a makeup and a commitment that goes along with it. And I feel that this isn't going to stop. This person is going to be very, very adamant about wanting you back and wanting to be back with you and evolve the situation. They don't just want to get back together and have things be what they used to be. They want to evolve. You don't know exactly how you feel about it. It could be you doing this to them, but if it's them on the receptive end, they don't know how they feel about it. Okay, but someone doesn't know exactly how they feel about that. And again, they need to probe a little more, need to find out. Someone by the end of November, however, is going to secretly get married. Some of you are going to secretly be in a committed relationship. Some of you actually are going to say, I'm going to marry you one day. You're going to be my wife. You're going to be my husband. You may not say it to them directly in the month of November, but again, this is the month of defining moments where the tides turn and you make a decision that will be a very lifelong decision or a very, in your mind, permanent decision. Let's keep in mind, Venus is retrograde in Scorpio season. So it does pull out the very depths of our souls. So someone may be feeling to the depths of their souls that they want this infinite connection. Okay. And again, I do see engagements, not weddings, but there can be some that's being attended to. But I see engagements, possible weddings, secret marriages, secret relationships, secretly keeping to yourself that you're going to marry someone. You're going to commit to them. You're going to move in with them. You will move with them. You will move to where they are, but you're keeping it to yourself. Others of you, if you are single, it definitely looks like the type of month that you would want to get out and mingle. A lot of people are out and they are wanting love. Okay. Usually you have some wanting love. You have some that are on the prowl, and you have some that don't know where they are. They're in this middle stage of like, do I even want to be bothered? What do I want? So it's like it runs the gamut out in the social sphere. However, second week of the month, I do still see you singles reconnecting with someone from your past. And again, an opportunity to get committed again Someone may shift up and change a bit, second, third part of the month. Not sure if this is exactly what they want, okay? And you have to be very careful because for some of you, someone may have a secret relationship. They may already have a relationship, okay? And if you've already experienced this with someone, be very careful. Let's wait until the end of December, perhaps more likely next year, before you want to completely go all in with someone, because I feel like that's when some things will be revealed and people will probably change their stripes. That's not for those of you who I've already mentioned that they have very strong plans to marry, to be committed. That's something that's kind of written in stone. Some people are secretly keeping to themselves that they're going to marry someone simply because that's their soulmate and that's the person that they've been wishing and hoping for, and they're not going to let them go. So singles, good time to mingle. Be reserved because someone's definitely coming back. They're going to want to commit. They're going to want to get in a relationship. Be very careful because some of you could be going into a relationship where there's already a relationship in existence. If you feel very defensive and feel like you need to keep things close to your vest before you just, reveal things to people, do that. This is a great time to keep things to yourself at this time. Let it marinate. Give yourself a couple of months before you feel and let all of these energies kind of go. Let Jupiter be full in effect in Sagittarius. Let North Node start to get into your sign because that makes a huge difference when North Node is transiting your sign. Venus going direct. And then you can come to more stronger conclusions about some of these more concrete decisions that you're making, and also do that for anyone that is making very long-lasting proposals to you as well. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this has been helpful. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning into this video. And if you are, you would like to share with us how this resonates, please do so in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. If you are new to the channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Cancer.